All right, guys, this is the time study lesson, and this is something that we do initially starting out with clients, and it's a drag and people don't like it, but it is super necessary in order to analyze where the time's going in your business, where your time is as a business owner, because it's very easy to be busy all day and get absolutely nothing done. So the first thing we do, this is a technique I learned from Tomas Keenan, a former mentor of mine. He wrote the book Unfuck Your Business, and you can find his stuff online. He's a wonderful bloke, but doing a time study really shines a light on the shit that you don't want to see. It shines a light on the things that you ignore as a business owner. It shines a light on the fact that you're doing busy work. And before we get into it, remember there's like a pyramid system in business. So your skill sets as a business owner are probably worth hundreds of dollars an hour, but you're spending your time doing tasks that are maybe worth $15 or $20 an hour because you think that's a way to save money. And what the time study does is it opens up exactly what tasks are getting done inside of your business on a daily basis and what tasks aren't getting done. But it also opens up how much time you're spending on the $500 an hour tasks, the stuff that only you can do. And then it shows us how much time you're spending on the $10 and $15 and $20 an hour tasks. Those things need to be standardized, proceduralized, and then trained somebody else to do it. Because if we've got an employee that we're paying $15 an hour, right, that's $600 a week plus whatever tax, yeah? So we've got an employee we're paying $600 a week, but if your time and skill set is worth $200 an hour, bringing in new clients or fulfilling stuff that only you can do in the business because you haven't trained anybody yet, we want to move you to spending as much time of your day doing $200 an hour tasks as possible and delegate all those other tasks to employees. Well, the way to do that is to start out with a time study. And it's super simple. It's really easy to fill in. So I've got them starting at 5 o'clock in the morning. This is so we can track your day. This is not you should be working at 5 o'clock. No. But entrepreneurs and business owners, man, we live and breathe this shit. Like, so 5 o'clock, my day starts at 4:50. So my alarm goes off, and 9 days out of 10, I don't hit snooze and I get out of bed. So my first client of the day is always myself, right? What's my first activity of the day? Waking up. What do I do when I wake up? I practice gratitude. I use the restroom. And this is where I get my day going. So we get going, right? And then before 5:30, I'm out the door, exercising, going for a walk, okay? That's where I walk. I do two things in one here, though, because, like, walking is just walking, but walking and consuming content, you can get two things done with your time. So on my walk, I always listen to podcasts or audiobooks, mainly podcasts, but you can get some great stuff out of audiobooks. So that's what I did for the next 30 minutes. So this time's a little off because I'm normally out the house by about 5:10 and I'm normally back at the house by 6 o'clock. So it's about a 45-minute walk. So it's still self, and then I'm getting ready. And so in here, get ready. And then 6:30, I leave the house to go get my boys for the school run. And then I'm on boy duty, being a dad. I can't spell school run. And I'm generally back home, or in the coffee shop, depending where I go, by 7:30. Now, 7:30 to 8:30 is my time. That is for reading. That is for coffee. And that is for social media. Both consuming and posting. So I'll make my social media posts. You'll see them come out generally here to there, right? And so now I'm into my day and my first meetings. So my client's been myself this whole time, right? But I still need to know that because I'm spending like the entire day operating my life. So I must exercise. I must spend time with my kids. I must practice gratitude. I must do the school run. There's all things that must be done in the course of me living my life. But I'm an entrepreneur. If I don't take care of these things first, right? You roll out of bed at 7, you do the school run, you're reading, but I haven't woke up, I haven't practiced gratitude, I haven't got my day going, I haven't been for a walk and exercise, I haven't listened to any podcasts, I haven't fed my mind. So the difference right there that this is going to make in your business, getting up early, getting going, being grateful for things, going for a walk, taking in some education before you do the fucking school run. Everybody's got kids, everybody's got school runs, everybody's got shit they got to get done. But by getting it done and getting it out the way, now I've already walked. Now I've already found shit I'm grateful for. I've already educated myself. I've done 3 major things today. And by the time I've read and drank coffee, that's 4 major things. Exercise, gratitude, education, and reading. I guess that's 3.5 things, whatever. But I've done it all before 8:30, before my workday starts. And I've made a social media post. Okay? So, like, those of you going through this program with me know that the social media stuff is hugely important. If you don't have content, how do you build an audience? Okay, so next, for filling out the time study, what did we do at 8:30, right? Then what did we do at 9 o'clock? Then what did we do at 9:30? So for me, I've got like loads of different clients and loads of different activities. So my time study is actually on a small business surgeon. So I treat the small business surgeon as a client. It just helps me break shit down in my head. I treat small business surgeon. It's a business. I operate as if, what would I do today if I were working for a small business surgeon, if he's my client? So today I'm going to put in here making instructional videos, okay? And that's going to carry, it's 9:05 right now, so that's going to carry me at least till 9:30, probably till 10 o'clock, right? But by going in and doing all this every single day, we can look at how much time is spent doing what activity with what client. And the more detail we get in the task description, the better it is for us trying to unfuck the business, okay? So I will put this time study in the shared Google Drive that we have if you're a client of mine. If you want to get it, shoot me a DM. I can probably make it happen for you. This is so important. I really... you know, my clients do pay me, so I got to be aware of that. But on most of this stuff, you know, I want to get to the point where I'm just giving it away because I want you guys to really benefit from this. It's an analysis that nobody likes doing because it shows you just how big of a failure you're being in certain points of your day. It shows you failing. It's uncomfortable to fucking do it. It really is. I hated doing this stuff because, you know, the first one I did, I was fucking off 4 or 5 hours in a day. And, you know, that's huge. 4 or 5 hours. Like now I work in little 30-minute segments, in little spurts where I can do stuff, be super focused, be really efficient, and then give my brain a break, go play for a minute, and then come back and do stuff. And that's why, you know, that's why I put music into my day. It's why, you know, I put walking into my day. It's to give my brain breaks. But you can't figure this shit out until you do this, until you write it all down and you put in what you're doing, okay? So real quick on the instructions, it's a 14-day time study. If you notice, it's blank like this. Just goes on for 14 days. Only thing you got to do every day is fill in the date like that. And today's 4/17/23. That's when I'm making it. I hope you're watching this several years into the future, and we've done a whole bunch of successful time studies with clients and turned some shit around for them. If there's more than one business owner involved, all you do, right click on that, click duplicate. Now we got a second sheet. It says copy of owner 1. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to come in here, you're going to hit rename, and you put owner 2. Or better yet, if your name, whatever, you put like Dave's time study, and then we can move from owner 1 and we can call that Sam's time study. And you can replicate these sheets, make as many as you want, and do time studies like on anybody in your business. I absolutely start with doing them for yourself, and if you've got a business partner or a spouse involved as well, do too. So most people start with 2. All right, I'm going to put this link into the Google Drive for my clients. If you are a client, you have a Google Drive, go in there. It will be in there already for you. This is the instructions, and yeah, let's get it filled out. Let's spend the next 2 weeks really grinding and getting to the bottom of what it is that you're doing with your time every day. All right, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the group. All right.